Good morning. My name is Mario Zuccarello, and I'm a neurosurgeon working at University Hospital as also member of the UC and director of the Brain Tumor Center. Thank you for asking me this question. That's very important to us to differentiate the UC Brain Tumor Centers from other centers. I think we have several exciting and new things, but the most important is the fact that the Brain Tumor Center is made by specialists and experts in different areas of treatment of patients affected by brain tumors. So we like to deliver a patient-centered care where all the physicians will provide an input, and all together we try to deliver the best care we can, achieving the best outcome as possible. The other thing which I think is really very important and certainly differentiate us from other brain tumor centers is the innovation. We have a strong presence in the basic science and in particular in some areas where the metastatic tumors and the glioblastomas have been studied, and we are trying to develop new clinical trials, innovative clinical trials, in collaboration again with the basic scientists, so that we can provide new hopes to patients where in the past had almost no way to survive this malignant and devastating diseases.
My name is Sengupta. I'm a neuro-oncologist at the University of Cincinnati Brain Tumor Center. And the reason I walk ahead is because I love people, I love my patients, and I love nature around me. And this is where I feel most zen in my own garden. So many of you don't know about this, but I actually grew up near Stratford-upon-Avon. So here's one of my neighbors who does not know how to wear a mask properly and socially distance. This is how not to walk ahead. You do not sit at a park bench when you're going for a walk, and you do put your mask on properly. Wilt thou goest for a walk with me, Sir Shakespeare? Hi, Linda and Malcolm. The walk ahead means a lot to me. As neighbors, and I've known you since I came to Cincinnati, and you've been so welcoming, and this community of Clifton Gaslight is such a phenomenal place. And Malcolm, you've done so much over the years, as have you, Linda, in this community, and just delighted that we'll all virtually be walking ahead this year. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is David Plas. I am a PhD researcher at the University of Cincinnati Brain Tumor Center and a member of the UC Gardner Neuroscience Institute. I'm here today to express the deepest gratitude of the BTC research community for all of the volunteers and donors who support our work through the Walk Ahead event. We have used your support to build a research group of 12 translational and research investigators. This year, we have conducted over $6 million of externally funded research, submitted 9 patent disclosures to the university, and published 21 papers describing new possibilities for brain tumor care. We are proud that 2 of our ideas have advanced to clinical trials and look forward to more as our pipeline grows. Beyond these statistics, though, I thought maybe we could use this video to provide a glimpse of some of the experiments that we do in the effort to discover new brain tumor therapies. In my own lab, in the Plas lab, there are 2 technicians, a PhD researcher known as a postdoc, 2 undergraduate student researchers, and myself. During the coronavirus lockdown, only 50% of us can be in the lab at any one time due to the physical distancing measures. So we'll have to use a little time-lapse video to try to get an idea of what research looks like, and then maybe we can end by talking a little bit about how these kinds of experiments might lead to new therapy. So let's go take a look. Okay, so here we are in my office, and I think we'll just zoom right in and show some of the work that I might be doing on a given day. Over here is the design of a new piece of DNA for investigating kinase targeting to counteract glioblastoma. Over here is a slide which shows a key discovery from a couple of years ago in which we started to identify how exactly to target these key vulnerabilities of glioblastoma, known as kinases. And then down here is an acknowledgement slide showing the names and faces that actually do work inside of the lab. Of course, you won't be able to see many of these people today because we are under the physical distancing rules of coronavirus. So here we are on the way from the office to the laboratory, walking through the Vance building. And now that we have access to the laboratory, we're walking down the main hallway and turning into one of the areas where we do our bench work. You can see our mascot zone, our audio system, some origami, chemical stocks, tissue culture room coming up here, more bench space in the bacterial shaker coming up here where we're making new plasmids for our experiments, new DNA. Final bench here. And here we are with a time-lapse video made by Marissa Pemberton in my lab. She's doing some tissue culture work. You can see preparing some cell suspension right now. And then she's getting out a plate and delivering the cell suspension together with fresh media to a plate for an experiment. Here are a couple of shots that Marissa has made of cells at the beginning of their growth and then what they might look like after growing some time, looking down the microscope. We're fortunate to meet a lot of inspirational people in the course of our work, and I wanted to share this autographed CD that we received from a cancer survivor who benefited from the kind of research that we do. It's truly inspirational. Ultimately, the Brain Tumor Center research team works hard to report exciting results from our experiments in major journals such as those shown here. The walk ahead has already fueled major growth in our research capabilities and impact, and we are excited for what we will do together to deliver the best research and best care for all who are affected by brain tumors in our region and beyond. Thank you so much for everything you do.
I want to thank all of you for tuning in and participating in the walk ahead for a brain tumor cure. It is only with your support that we're able to make a difference. I want to encourage you to continue to participate in walk ahead, whether it be through walking, running, or exercising in your communities. Again, a warm thank you to all of you.